Hi everyone, happy Wednesday. How is everyone doing today? Oh, my hair is weird. Ah. Hi Frankaboom, hi Mr. Jesus, how are you guys doing? Shall we deliver some more Moogle mail? We had, if I remember correctly, Jandelaine is here. So let's continue that one in Thanalon. Alchemist Guild. Oh god. Navigating. There we go. Doing great, just made lasagna. Oh, that sounds so good. Oh, I just made coffee. Surprise. What did I just say? Did I say Alchemist Guild? Yeah, Alchemist. Okay. Hello, Severian. You too came in search of Jandelaine. Do I look like the man's mother? He had business here, and that business is now done. He has moved on, and I suggest the two of you do the same. I need not tell you that I am a busy man. How many times must I repeat myself? Simply tell me where my brother has gone, and I will be glad to leave you to your dabblings and tinkerings. I beg of you, friend, talk some sense into this man. Surely in your capacity as the post-Muggle's assistant, your words carry some authority. The order could come from the Sultana herself, and I would say nothing. Sending a man of such rare genius off to some musty, dreary Ishgardian manse? Why, the mere thought makes my blood boil. If you care so much for your family, Demesne, go defend it yourself. Hi Luna, how are you doing today? Gotta lurk a lot today, getting the house ready for showing potential buyers in a couple of hours. Oh my god, exciting times! Good luck! Good luck and happy lurking. Hi Antiki, how are you doing? Still a bit sick, but otherwise alright? That's good to hear, that you're getting better. I'm good. I am good-ish. I had a bit of an anxiety attack earlier today, and I have to say, like, even I was seriously debating, do I play FF14 today or do I start Stardew Valley? Because I was really feeling like, oh my god, I just want something cozy and relaxing, and I kid you not, like 10 minutes before I started stream, I wasn't sure which one I was gonna play. But here we are with Delivery Moogles. Anxiety sucks, sorry to hear that. Yeah, it does. Spring is always usually my most difficult time of the year for me when it comes to anxiety, but this year it came a bit late. It's summer and now it's here. You have the island, yes? Yes, I do. Oh my god, I need to go take care of my island. You know what? We might actually do that before we continue further with this. I need some farming. Would that I could, but I fear I'm not and never have been my brother's equal. Yes, any half-wit could see that. Jandelaine is possessed of both a brilliant mind and an insatiable curiosity, a combination I have rarely seen in any but myself. You, on the other hand, are about as sharp as a sack of rocks and half as interesting. If there's anyone fit to being bound by the stuffy traditions of your homeland, I dare say it's you. This is going well. I can relate. Good thing I don't have to be here to show and can go somewhere else to relax. Well, to be fair, games do relax me. They just have to be very specific types of games. Well, with this game, it's kind of different because this game has everything. This game has definitely not relaxing content, but this also has very, very relaxing content, so you can do whatever. But wait, yes, of course. I take back everything I said earlier. By all means, go seek out your brother. Indeed, I urge you to do so with all haste. Jandelaine set off to the Adventurers Guild in Limsa Lominsa. Make your way there at once, lest I pour some acid down your trousers to speed you on your way. This guy is nice. I know not what led to this change of heart, my good man, and yet I thank you for seeing reason. Good day. Okay. So. The boy is a fool, but he's an amusing fool, which I must say is the best kind. And you? What are you still doing here? Were you not after Jandelaine yourself? Off to Limsa with you. I suspect there will be quite the show and you'll not want to be late. Alright, but before we go there... we gotta go take care of the animals and the farm. Ooh, by the way, I have something very, very little to show you. I added my very first, my one and only piece of furnishing on my island. That's how far I've gotten. I have one. So we're not gonna teleport there. We're just gonna go there like this. And yes, I am missing stuff. I'm missing wheat. I'm waiting for it to grow. I added a tree in the middle of everything. There. A beautiful tree. Because, you know why? Same? Because if you're in here and you're looking outside, you're seeing a factory. I did not like that, so I added a tree there and now it's so much better. Hi Sora, how are you doing? That's more furnishing than I have. Yeah, it's one. That's how we begin. It is one. That's a beautiful tree. It is the, oh my god, Chaz! Thank you so much for the resub. That is very kind of you. So much appreciated. Thank you for all the support. I'm still here, honest. Aww. It's the Eastern Wisteria. That's the tree. It's pretty. Yeah. Let's go take care of my animals and my farm, and then we'll go back to delivering Moogle mail. Everything should be ready here, because I haven't... Oh boy. Oh boy, everything sure is ready. Alright. Let's gather all the stuffs. See, I do get to do my farming. This is best of both worlds. FF14 or farming? Why choose? Because you can have both. This is what I needed today. No. So yeah, it is going to be a very, very chill day today. Hello. I still have a lot of room for animals. So I can go collect more as well. But I don't want to get too many like duplicates of the same. I'm the kind of person that would want to have like one of each. I was gonna ask if you wanted to get your feet wet with Garuda X. Wow. We'll see how this day goes. I could really see that happening. So we'll see. We'll say a definite maybe. We'll see. Right now, I really need just something relaxing, so let's just start off with some calm and relaxing stuff, and we'll see where the day takes us. Take care of the animals and take care of my farm, and then we'll go find Jandelaine. Congrats on rank 10. Oh, that's right! That's right! I don't remember what rank I was the last time I was here on stream, but yeah, I have been ranking up. Rank 10! What's the max right now, by the way? I have no idea. It's clearly not 10 because I'm still getting XP. 16! Now you can fly? I don't think I can. Current max is 16, yes. Oh my god. You should be able to? It doesn't tell you that you can. I did not know that. The game did not tell me. I feel cheated. The game did not tell me. It auto unlocks at 10. I did not know that. This is gonna make life so much easier. I mean, to be fair, I would have probably accidentally noticed it pretty soon, but as you guys can see, I just ranked up. Like, I haven't been here for long after that. Oh my god, life is gonna be so much easier now. Now I do wonder how long it would have taken me to realize that, oh my god, I can fly? Since when? Since when did Squeenix ever do anything convenient for you? Right. Alright. Did I have wheat here somewhere? Because I needed wheat for some of my stuff in here. I think I had wheat growing. I remember thinking that I have to wait until these are grown. Some berries. No wheat here, maybe up there. Yes, I see wheat. I see wheat. Yes, you, I need you. Haha, now I have all the materials. There it is. Hi Groten, how are you doing today? I hope you're having a wonderful day so far. Getting some tomatoes. What did I have here? Potatoes. Potatoes. Alright. Now question is, what do I grow more? What do I have the least right now? This is how I do it. Wheat, I could get more. Radish. Cabbage. do 1 row of cabbage, I think. Oh, and then I could do like just basic like pumpkin or something that I can use on the feed for the animals. Yeah, let's do that. Because I have those seeds a lot. Wheat and radish, I think. Did I get both of them from this dude? Wheat. Radish. Also, minor other things since we're on the topic of island. Have you forgotten any buildings you were currently building, renovating? No, I'm not currently building anything. I have an empty lot though, where I can do a landmark, but I haven't decided yet which landmark I want to do. Wheat. Hi, Maida. How are you doing? Fun FF12 video as usual. Thank you. Hallie's Island Sanctuary. Very relaxing, relaxing and addicting. Alright, and then what was I thinking? Radish, I think. I just learned that I can fly now, because I'm rank 10. Now I can get a better view of my island. Like I can see how this looks from like far up. This is a better way to show. See, this is what I'm saying. I have an empty lot over there. So I could do another landmark. I think there's one landmark that I haven't built yet. So I could make that. Unless I want something, I have like 2 of something. Also, I've been thinking, because I have the these 2 here, and then those 2 there. I've been thinking, do I want them to be the other way around? No, I kind of don't, because they would be way too big here. Those are just so ugly. I don't want to look at them when I'm like, I don't know. Doing okay on chapter 9 of Xenoblade Chronicles. Currently 71 hours in. How is Xenoblade Chronicles? That's on my like... How would I put this? Because you guys know that my backlog is insanely long. But I would say Xenoblade is on the shorter end of that list, I think. Like, I really want to play that. Spending way more time on this game than Xenoblade Chronicles 1. Oh, it's that good. There's also 2 landmarks you can own by Expert Crafts. How does that work? Time for that lurking during the day, y'all. Alright, Frankaboom, happy lurking. Enjoy your day. Good luck on your house stuffs. Alright, I think we're done here for now. And I can continue the Moogle quests. The delivery Moogle quests. We can go see Jandelaine. So yeah, I'm trying to think, is there anything else that has happened here? I don't think so. Everything is pretty much the same. Yep. The tree is the only difference. And the fact that I can fly now. So this I was thinking, I want to have here, because this is obviously like our little cutie place here. I want, when you come out of this, I want this to be like where you can come and sit and relax. I want to make this all pretty and have places to sit here and just do something cute. But I kind of want to separate it from this square here. So I kind of want to do maybe like through here, maybe some kind of a fence system. We'll see. That's kind of what I'm thinking next. You can craft the pieces and turn them into the mammoth for the right to craft the landmark. Oh, that's how it works. Very high difficulty crafts at the moment, so it might be an actual challenge for you. Wait, are you talking about like real crafting or island crafting? Because that sounds like real crafting. Actual crafting. Ooh. Alright, I need to look into that. Alright, so in that case, I'm not going to build anything on that one yet, because I want to choose which one to get then. Okay, let's go find Jandelaine. This went all wrong. They're expert recipes. Wait, can I see them right now? Where would I even find them? Special. Others. Dies. Side quests. Class. Ah, that's what class is. So master recipes? Is that what you're saying? And which crafter? Water otter lumber? That's one? How do you get that? Alright. Okay. Can I see somewhere what do I need to do? What do I need to give to what? Like this... Oh, do I need to talk to the person on the island? Will they tell me? At castle. Or maybe I'll just Google. That's another option. Yes. I will look into that. Because I think the one landmark that I have not built yet is like a lighthouse or something like that, and I'm like, I'm not really vibing putting a lighthouse in there. So if I can get a better one, that would be awesome. All right. Oh yes. Now there's two of them. Oh yes, see, this looks more like it. This looks way more familiar. That is just... Oh god, I missed this dude. That is probably the saddest part of this game, is that up until now, we have not heard anything from him since this. I'm glad he's back. A letter? For me? As you can see, I am somewhat occupied at the moment, but for you, darling, anything. Remarkable, friend. To travel the realm twice over to deliver my missive to my brother. You are a true exemplar to messengers everywhere. Well spoken, brother mine. I have found myself quite taken with this adventurer as well. It is as if we share a mind. If you feel this way, brother, then why do you resist your calling? Father needs you. I need you. How long do you intend to persist in this folly? When did you become such a dreadful bore, dear brother? Have the chill winds of our homeland frozen the heart that once beat inside you? I am simply answering the call of family and duty, a call that I ask you to heed as well. You are the eldest son. None save you can carry on the family line. In these 5 years, the child I knew has grown into a man, and yet there is an unsightliness about you. This meekness, this timidity? Timidity. Words. Does not befit you. My hands tingle in disgust. Brother? What is this you say? Just as I live, this unspeakable embodiment of ugliness must die. Begone, foul demon! You gods, no! Let me see. Oh! I think the previous one was better. Hair extensions woven from the tail hair of a jet black eastern steed, a mustache plucked from a mighty behemoth's mane. Tell me, brother, how do you feel? How do we feel? I tried the expert crafting stuff a bit and failed quite hard. Wait, it's that hard? We shall see. Why, it is as if the shadows of self-doubt have been purged from my soul, cast away by the light of a singular, unwavering confidence. It's got unique procs. No normal, good, bad, excellent. Oh, by the way, hi Framsy, how you doing? It has a really harsh requirement. Okay. Where once stood a faltering child, now stands a man brave and bold. Who knew that long locks and facial hair could be so empowering? Well, we've learned through this game that beards are important. It is as if I have died and been born anew. Just so, brother. You were always meant to follow in Father's footsteps, just as I was to pursue this path of my own. I have simply brought out the man that was always inside you. A most happy name day to a brother reborn. The words of Master Beaton and Severian, it all seems so clear now. Good gods, how could I have been so blind? Forgive me for making mock of your art, brother. The people of this realm need you, that much is clear. Worry not for father, or for our lands. Yes, I shall return to Ishgard and do our family proud. Babysitting Doggo. She's had a nasty rash infection for about a month, but got her antibiotics and steroids last week, so she's recovering quick now. Oh no, I'm so glad that she's recovering. Pets for the doggo. got interrupted earlier, but yes, you're doing Pharos in FF12. That dungeon is so long that a streamer I know played it for 12 hours, 3 days straight. You're doing it faster than most, to be honest. Alright. Alright. Here's what you need to know. You saw 1 hour and 20 something minutes. I recorded 2 hours. I was there far longer. Not exactly 2 hours. It was like 1 hour and 50 something minutes, but you know. Love that dungeon. It's one of my faves. It's got a very unique design, but like mechanics wise. I love when a dungeon has like, it has like a balance of puzzles and battles and, you know, I liked it. I've liked it. It's been fun. For all those years that I looked to my brother with admiration, I never truly comprehended his greatness until this day. For this, I have you to thank, friend, till our paths cross again. Wait, I get another... Ooh. Dungeon shenanigans are awesome. Yay! Another level up. Yeah. But to be fair, the only things that I cut out of that really were more like back and forth kind of running. Like, you know, we went through all this area and then I had to go back to where I started from. You know, that kind of running back kind of, in a way, duplicate content. That's kind of the stuff I edited out. Alright, so that was Jandelaine. Then we have this one. The Prince of the Blood Sands, France the Fair, is a regular recipient of copious amounts of fan mail. In recognition of your service to the Mughal delivery service, the honor of delivering this day's batch has been awarded to you. France is training for an upcoming Colosseum match and can likely be found at the Gladiators Guild in Ul'dah. Alright, and also I got Jandelaine's token. Nice. I think that is worth 2,000 gil. Gladiators Guild. Alright. Although at the moment of doing them, I feel irritated by them. Oh. I love puzzles. I love puzzles a lot. I love puzzle games a lot. I love puzzles, but when I'm either on a clock, like, oh my god, you have this amount of time to figure this one out, that's when I don't like them and I get stressed. And also, when I'm recording a YouTube playthrough episode, I get this, like, feeling of, oh my god, I need to progress faster. Like, I feel like if I get stuck on a puzzle, I start to get annoyed, not at the puzzle, but because my playthrough episode is going to be all messed up. If that makes sense. It's a weird thing. But I love puzzles so much. Like, if I'm off stream doing a game that's like not recording in any kind of, like, just on my own time, if I'm doing like a puzzle game, I can sit in and try to figure out one puzzle for like an hour and not get frustrated. I'll be like, I will get this. I will get this. It might take me a while, but I will get it. And then it's always so satisfying when I do. I love puzzles. But yeah, on camera, there's always that little bit of a pressure to, you know, you need to figure out this now. I've spent so much time on this already. Gotta keep moving. And what can I do for you this most beauteous morning? Shall I sign your flyer with my mark, perhaps? A rough estimate puts the number of letters addressed to Gladiator Franz the Fair in this tightly bound bundle at approximately 5 score. I don't remember what score meant here. I know that Blue has explained that to me before, but I don't remember when it comes to numbers what score means. Seize that transaction this instant, my provisional postwoman. I will not permit you to endanger the well-being of my prize gladiator. Ever the Lanista? Arbubu Doga. Lately, he's been more like an overly concerned father, though. I get you? Yeah. With ample cause, every day brings us more disconcerting missives from disgruntled fans and dishonored opponents, with ever more elaborate threats. Ha! I fear not jealousy and envy from my enemies. Will them words leap from the parchment and do friends harm? What in the 7 hex is that horrid stench? Oh, the foul fruit of poisonous intent, a morbid seedling concealed within the letters. Pray hold your breath whilst I dispose of the creature. Dispose of the creature, and it's like, you, there. Right now. Will you do all hunts of FF12? I highly recommend it again. It's one of the special things about FF12. I think because FF16 is coming so closely here, I'm gonna say no for this playthrough. However, I could really see myself going back later and doing them afterwards. Maybe even do like a stream where I just do hunts or something like that. Like doing it separately. I need to do this storyline. Oh my god, the delivery Moogle quests are so good. I mean, some of them are just horrible, but some of them are just pure gold. Have you tried the playable demo of 16 yet? Not yet. I was debating because I was like, oh my god, I really wanted to play the demo. And I was debating, do I play the demo or do I wait until the game releases? I think I'm gonna try my best to wait until the game releases and just play the game as a full game then. But if I get that urge of, oh my god, I really want to play the demo, then I will. But I'm gonna try to wait. Honestly, valid choice. We'll see. I'm gonna try to focus on the games that I've got going on right now until that game comes out, and then it's gonna take over my life. But I am going to play the game. That is for sure. The wages of fame and fortune, mayhap. Franz cannot help but attract the adoration of misguided souls who covet him body and soul. Good idea, you can always load the game before the final boss to do the hunts. Yeah, see, that's kind of what I was thinking. Because I am in a little bit of a time crunch, because obviously I want to finish FF12 before I start FF16, but I don't want to push FF16 too far behind. So I think I'm just going to focus on doing the story now, and then doing FF16, and then maybe doing like a, yeah. I think that would be like a fun stream to do, like just hunts and hanging out. That could be fun. Because I do want to do them. Melodrama does not become you, my dear. A doe-eyed maiden's affections are no match for her opponent's blade, and both have yet to leave a mark. Ain't the womenfolk you need to fear, pretty boy, but their husbands and the sellswords that they hire to gut you in your sleep. Hells, for enough gil, I'd take the job myself. His Mutinous phrasing notwithstanding, Langloisier's suppositions are closest to mine own. The language of past letters is most telling. Your all-faced pretty boy, stay out of the Colosseum. If you step into the blood sands again, I'll rip your head off and... Well, I needn't continue. Suffice it to say, other gladiators are whom I deem to be the most likely culprits. If so, then these fine upstanding gentlemen and women are more than welcome to seek recompense in the Colosseum. Anyway, I've heard enough. I must clear my head before the match. Pretty boy's got the right idea there. Think I'll have a drink before we go to work. Come now, you have to admit that was awfully suspicious. Are you sure Lang ain't behind the threats? He's obviously jealous of France's popularity. I will not attempt to speak to his feelings. That said, Langloisier and his brethren committed many terrible crimes in the Black Shroud. He may have since paid his dues, but how far can we trust a man such as he? After running afoul of the brass blades some time ago, Langloisier was declared obnoxious. I was fortunate enough to witness an early performance during which his glorious potential became apparent to me. Hence, I saw him properly armed and given into my care, where he flourished, like all my charges, and earned enough to purchase his freedom. In any case, I firmly believe that these letters are the work of others. Moreover, I am certain that these cretins will make further attempts to harass France, or worse, which is why I would engage your services, good postwoman, to ensure his safety. I should not be surprised if our enemies attempt to masquerade as devoted fans in order to gain access to France. Therefore, I would have you investigate our fans surreptitiously to see if any are behaving suspiciously. Post these placards on the walls of the Colosseum and distribute these flyers to fans of the Steps of Nald. If you notice aught out of the ordinary, pray inform me and we shall discuss our next move. Nod. I think you can definitely finish FF12 soon enough. Not a lot left anyway. Ooh, that's a scary thought. Eee! Placard. Would you look at that, boys? A new France the Fair placard. Or look at the beauties they drew cheering him on. He's swinging your wife. He's swiping your wife. He's swiping your wife. France the Fair, he's swiping your wife. What is swiping? I don't think it's a good word. Is that a new France the Fair placard? Calm yourself, fool. When the time is right, we shall remove it from the wall and add it to the collection. Wait, what is this sensation? Is someone watching us? No, not us. We are of no concern to anyone. It is the placard they want, like we do. They're scary. Scary. That's not how this works. Damn it, I hate this place. I can never navigate here. Can I just go through here? Aha! Got him. What to get for the man who has everything? Oh, is that a France the Fair flyer in your hand? I must have it. Look at the way the artist has captured his trademark grin. How he glares at his opponents with disdain. I cannot wait to see this vision become reality in the arena wielding his... Oh, that should be splendid. I shall send him the finest sword money can buy. Okay. More than a few gladiators take after friends the fair, like this fellow here. Of course, there's no substitute for the real thing. Oh my, I had no idea Friends was fighting so soon. I was so taken with this imitation that I nearly missed the genuine article. What to wear, what to wear. I must prepare the perfect ensemble to catch his eye and seduce him from... Oh, did you feel that? I just had the strangest sensation that someone was staring daggers at us. Back to gladiators guilds. So wait, I can go here? And then it's here. See, I can navigate. Bubudoga. So tell me, did you notice aught to miss? Aside from the usual shenanigans preceding a Colosseum match, that is. I see. Well, it so happens that I sorted through the remainders of Francis' mail and found a score of new threatening letters. I had no choice but to inform Silent Moss and Ulimbo, who were so overwhelmed with concern that they took to the streets in search of their companion. While we await their return, I would have you continue your covert surveillance of the Colosseum by consorting with our more prestigious guests as my representative. You may begin with Lady Genevieve. Extend to her your warmest welcome on my behalf, but remain ever vigilant to your surroundings. Okay. Do I still have the welcome here? Yes. Save your pleasantries for another time. My beloved Franz shall walk upon the blood sands soon, and I would not miss his triumphant return for the world. Ugh! That voice just now, from the steps of Nald. Some misfortune must have befallen that lowbird Mikote. It is past time. I say, she is not fit to fight alongside my Franz. What the heck is going on in here? Oh, shoot. Forgot about my coffee. See, now it's been here an hour already. Oh my god, that reminds me. Do you guys know what I did this morning? This was a great start for the day. In the morning, as always, made a cup of coffee, sat down on my computer like this to watch some YouTube. I was like this, with a hot cup of coffee, watching a YouTube or someone playing a game, and you know, when there's like a sneaky situation and all of a sudden something like a monster appears on the screen, like a good old jump scare. You know what happened to my coffee? My coffee went everywhere. I spent a while after that cleaning my floor, my chair, my desk, my clothes. Oh, I had to change my clothes. That went well. So now I've got this amazing coffee smell here. Yeah. I jump scare easily, so perhaps not gonna watch videos like that while having a hot cup of coffee like this. So yeah, that was a good start for the day. But it was funny. I laughed out loud. I'm fine, I'm fine. One of the bastard's partners must have cracked me on the head from behind. Still can't see straight, but I saw well enough. Franz was walking towards Emerald Avenue and Lang was following him at a distance. How could he, after everything that Franz and Bobodoga did for him? Even Mumuepo can't fight his way out of a sentence. If it wasn't for Franz, Lang would have died noxious. And that's what'll happen if he's fool enough to kill Franz. But you won't let him, will ya? Search for Lang. Okay. So yeah, it's been a weird day for me. Here you are. What in the 7 hex are you blabbering about? Kill Franz? Did the girl take a tumble and bash her noggin? We were wrong, postwoman. Lang was tracking the gladiators hunting Franz. It would seem he's keeping watch over the boy since the moment he left the guild. Pretty boy's got talent, but he's raw. Knows how to deal with enemies he can see, but hasn't an inkling how to deal with those he can't. So's I make a habit of following him from time to time. Of course, he's a slippery one and often gets away. Credit for this particular failure goes not to Franz, though. The gladiators noticed our presence. We were unprepared, and there were too many innocents. Sod it. I ain't making excuses. All I wanted to do was keep him safe. I owe him that much. Gil, ale, women, take naught compared to freedom. A man what helps you win. That is a man you owe for life. Oi, postwoman, you're the only one still standing. Help a no... Bad word. Keep his honor and go after the pretty boy. Him and the others went out the gate of Nalt. They wore masks and fought with the fury of Colosseum gladiators. We will need time to recover. More than my body, my pride's in a bad way. These guys, they talk weird. Ooh. I see. Just outside here. I sense a hostile presence. Oh no, they're level 50. What will I do? So unbeauteous how all my friends have suffered for my sake. But you, good postwoman, you were magnificent in battle, beauteous even, more so than me, to be sure. How did you become such as you are? I must know. My fans, they cheer for me, they believe me beautiful, yet in truth, I could never live up to their expectations if put to a true test. Long have I suspected that the syndicate conspires to have my party face lesser opponents to ensure our victory. So when I learned of the gladiators' threats, I was overjoyed. I stoked the fires of their jealousy to invite an attack. Long had I craved a true challenge, and soon I would have it. 'Twas to be my quest alone. None were to be involved, much less hurt. Alas, out of fear for my safety, all have suffered on my account. Bugger me! If you wanted a beating, all you had to do was ask. Hex, have a mind going to give him one anyway. There's to be no more moping or sneaking about, is that clear? This crisis of confidence is hardly warranted, friends. You're a formidable gladiator, not to mention the soul of this team. God's damned right. We weren't trying to protect you because we thought you were weak. We were doing it because that's what your mates are supposed to do. You hearing all this, Prince of the Blood Sands? The pride of Ulta? The suave southern dandy? Quit contemplating your navel and accept that you're pretty damn good at this gladiator business. Yeah, I'm pretty damn good, aren't I? Beauteous even. I don't know what came over me. And with that, I believe it is time for your beauteous return to the shores of Gladiatoriana. I'll fight in this match solo. The others are in no condition to participate. And just like that, he regresses and attempts to shoulder the burden by himself once more. Lest you forget, I am also pretty good at this conjuring business. Those weaklings in the Colosseum don't stand a chance against us, even as we are now. Let's just earn our pay and get back to the training grounds. Try not to be too efficient. Remember that it's not about if you win, but how you win, the style, the improvisation. Give the crowd something to remember. Then you may return to Halatali. Say, you should come and join us afterwards, postwoman. I would love nothing more than to pit my beauteous skills against yours. Do not make me battle. Aye. Halatali ain't as glamorous as the Blood Sands, but I guarantee you'll have a grand old time. Alright. Level 12. What's a level 50 gladiator gonna do to you? Well, apparently nothing. Alright, I need to go back to Linza to get more quests. I have no idea how many there are, and I don't know what the max level is. But I'm gonna keep coming to this dude for as long as it has that mark. Quest mark. Hello, Deputy Postmuckle. This is only one. Death of a mailman. The Deputy Postmuggle's trust in you must surely grow for a letter between seat-seers. This serious business is exactly. Serious business indeed. An assistant in need is an assistant indeed, Kupo. Your postal career has been a series of pleasant surprises. What a journey you've had, from dubious to glorious. A very special honor awaits you today, Kupo. This letter is from none other than Aron Senna, the youngest of the three seed-seers. And of all people, it's addressed to his sister Raya Senna. From one Pajal to another, Kupo. How about that? We are traveling in high society. Never did I expect to trust an assistant with a letter of such import, but you exceed all expectations. I take delivering mail very seriously. That's not where I need to go. So, Camp Tranquil. Whee! Hello. Ever does it hearten me to see your face, Cat, though this time less than others. Come, we've our roles to play in this mummer's farce. Give me my letter. And there it is, the letter from my brother. Thank you for the delivery and the certainty. No delivery could be of graver import than a missive between two of the seed seers. Yet here stands a mere assistant letter carrier, not the deputy post mogul. Curious, is it not? Brother? We are in rare accord, dear sister. There is something amiss with the post mogul, a secret sorrow that has driven him from his duty. You are bemused, Cat, and soon to grow vexed for want of an account. Know that this deception was not for your benefit. It is the deputy post mogul that concerns us. He has seemed rather derelict in his duties, and so we laid this test for him. If naught were amiss, he would be here now in your stead. In truth, we have seen little of the good Mughal lately. We fear for him, yet he fears to show himself. What secret does he keep from his seed-seers and his friends? If he fears to even show himself, this secret must keep itself poorly indeed. All we need is a look at him and we'd know. We would have your aid, Cat. The work of a post mogul is of too great an import to leave to chance. We must bring the post mogul out of hiding, into the light of truth. Take this letter to him, good adventurer. Tell him not of us, not a word. Tell him this letter comes from a twin adder soldier and must be delivered to a sylph of ill repute in the East Shroud. You will beg the post mogul for aid. Tell him that in your callowness you cannot find the destination. His vanity shall push him out, and his affection for you will pull him in. Directly to Little Solus, where he shall find us instead of the wicked sylph. We'll settle this once and for all. Deputy post mogul. Alright, let's see how this goes. Did the delivery go as it should? Such an important letter, such exalted company. How I miss Kupo. What's this? A difficult letter to deliver, did you say? A letter from a twin adder soldier to Luxio? A most notorious self, Kupo. You were right to come to me. This is a difficult delivery indeed. But I am not familiar with Moonspore Grove, Kupo. I barely know the name. Moonspore Stove? Clove? No idea where to find this Deluxio. Nope. I wish I could help, but I regret to tell you I cannot. I simply cannot go with you to Moonspore Grove, Kupo. Why not? Because Kupo. Because out in the Kupo. Because out in the grove, there may be spores. Yes, that's right. I have allergies, Kupo. But if my assistant needs me, I suppose I must go. Deliveries must be made and sacrifices too. Very well. At Little Solus, we shall meet. Let us go then, you and I, where the moon spores fly. Together we shall seek Deluxio, Kupo. I feel bad for the little guy. Back with the sylphs. Now, where is the post-Moogle? It's not like him to be so late. Something is amiss with him, well and truly. Could it be that he has sensed our presence? That he dares not meet the Seedseers? He is near, sister. Beyond that, I cannot say exactly where he is. And the elementals, something has them stirring. If he will not come to us, we shall go to him. Brother, you and I are for the Bramble Patch. Cat, you shall seek the post-Moogle near the Hawthorn Hut. I like this not, Cat. I sensed something. Diminished about the post-Moogle's presence. Aid him. Be his friend. Near Hawthorn Hut. Oh, I sense a hostile presence. My faithful assistant. Thank you, Kupo. I had just lain down for a nap when those things took me unawares. But everything is fine. Fine! Come, we must go to Little Solace, Kupo. How now? For someone working so little these days, you seem awfully tired. Did you think you could deceive the Pajals, Deputy Post-Moogle? Rael, Kupo, and Ron, and why are you all here? Please don't look at me. Don't. I shall look at whomever in however a manner I see fit. Though I may say that privilege does not extend to everyone in present company. My apologies, my humblest apologies, Seedseers. I am not feeling very well, Kupo. With your leave, I must return to my home. Your home is here in the 12th Wood, Deputy Post-Moogle. And if you think your friends would allow you to fly on those shredded wings, you must think very little of us indeed. It was a windmill, was it not? Your life has been in the 12th Wood. How could you know of such structures? You managed to survive the collision, but the injury was great. Oh, you poor brave fool. That was why you suddenly took on an assistant. 'Twas so you might heal. Why would you not tell us? Not seek our help? Why hide your hurts from my brother and me and this good adventurer? You withheld it even from your fellow Moogles. Please don't take away my cap and satchel, Kupo. Please, it's my life. If I can't be a post-Moogle, I don't want to live, Kupo. Please don't ground me. My faithful assistant understands, Kupo. I beg you, help me. Tell them not to ground me. I can handle things until he recovers. Do I understand you correctly? You will serve as needed without being named the deputy letter carrier yourself, so that the honor of the post remains with your injured friend. Yes. The rest may be enough to mend his injuries, or it may not. Still, do we not owe that much to our friend? And I shall personally look into Moogle medicine for a cure. What would we not do for a friend in need? Whether adventurer or seedseer, we are all your friends. And you are the deputy post-Moogle still, grounded or no. But you will rest, or I shall know the reason why. And Cat is to keep the letters flying to all reaches of the realm. The Mughals shall also help. Any small deliveries within the Twelvewood are your honored responsibility, my good Mughals. But sister, surely we need more carriers for letters leaving the Twelvewood. Kat is an adventurer with other duties after all. My brother is right. Mughals, send word to your cohorts throughout the forest. We seek post-Mughals with hearts stout enough to face the wider world. Wait, how many Mughals do we need to fill in for this one? How hard do they work? Now, my dear Deputy Post-Mughal, we must tend to your injuries. Kat, you are no longer an assistant, but a carrier grown. See to your duties and to the novices who will look to you for aid. Oh boy. Level 13. You have been recognized for your past achievements and promoted from an assistant to a full letter carrier. Remember that every delivery you complete helps the Deputy Post-Mughal cling to his reason to live. And congratulations on your promotion. Oof. So, is the guy still gonna be in the same place? I mean, he's supposed to be resting, but I guess he could rest there. Who knows? Ah, there. There he is. All in the family. The Deputy Post-Mughal would task you with an urgent delivery to little Alamigo. Why, if it isn't just the adventure I was waiting for, Kupo, have I got an assignment and a half for you today? Why you? Because, my friend, there is no one better suited for the task. I hold in my pouch a letter with your name on it. Not literally, of course. I mean simply that I have a missive for Hihira in Little Alamigo and would have you take it to her. It's from her father, and I've been told it must go out post haste. Why aren't you laughing? I am. Anyhow, Hihira is as lovely a girl as you'd ever wish to meet. Wise in the ways of alchemy, and so kind she gives away medicine to ailing Alamigan refugees. And free of cost, no less. But Hihira has known almost no rest on her crusade, and I worry she's working herself into the ground. It would break a post-Mughal's heart to deliver a letter with ill tidings to such a saint. So if the message brings anything but joy to Hihira, would you be a dear and aid her with every ounce of your strength you have, Kupo? Alright, I'm gonna grab this other quest as well. Dual personalities. Wait, what is that? Flint Caviar. The Deputy Post-Mughal has a demanding yet satisfying assignment for you. Why, if it isn't my obedient slave, trusted assistant. Back for more? I've got something a little more demanding for you this time. It's nothing less than a demand for satisfaction, Kupo. That's right. Fiebres the Dull wants a duel with Anselm Larkskull. To the death, no doubt. They're a pair of the most barnacle-brained pirates that ever got washed ashore. They're always cracking each other's heads open over something or other down in Candlekeep Quay. When Anselm's at a loose end, which is the majority of the time, you'll find him loitering around Limsa Lominsa. So go and say hello, and make sure he gets Fiebre's challenge. And don't forget, a prudent post person always sees his missions through to the bitter end. Good luck, Kupo. Okay, let's start with the Alamigo one. Let's go. Oof. Need to sit better. Ow. There we go. What a pleasant surprise, my friend. I've been so enthralled with learning about Alamegan remedies, I've quite forgotten when last we spoke. So tell me, what brings you here today? What? A letter from my father? Dearest daughter, I fear I'm not long for this world. My belly grows worse with every passing day, and I have something I must give you before my time here draws to a close. I had no idea my father was ill, let alone with a mortal ailment of the stomach. Our relationship is fraught, I shan't deny it, but neither will I idly watch him die. Why, I just learned of a remedy that ought to be potent enough to cure even the green rot, and I need only trader vetch roots to brew it. Gather me some from Zunrock to the south. 3 bunches, please. I would give all I have to do the plucking myself, but I fear the Amalja would make terribly short work of one so weak as I. What have the long bells spent studying Alamegan medicine been for, if not this? I swear to you, my father will not perish, not if I have aught to say about it. Okay, let's go get them then. Is there a quicker way to get out of here? Where's the... Oh my god, I lost myself. There it is. Whee! Alright, Trader Vetch Roots. Got him. Collect 1. Collect 2. And collect 3. Yay! Wait, there is a door to get inside there. Oh yes, there was an easy way. I am most relieved to see you have returned unharmed. And what of the Trader Vetch roots? I've got 'em. Thank goodness. Though it will take no small time to grind and steep these tubers, at least now I can complete my draught. Yet I find little comfort in that thought. Visions of my father all alone and in agony weigh all too heavily upon my mind for that. He is simply too proud to ask for aid of those around him, especially now he has put home behind him to organize his merchants from Highbridge. Please, Cat, would you go and be a friend to him where none else can? I promise I shan't be more than few moms behind you with the remedy. Highbridge. Is that the place that I'm remembering? Yes, it is the place that I'm remembering. Camp Tribone it is then. Alright, let's go. Can't fly without a mount. Hello, Piggy Bar. Welcome back, my friend. I knew you weren't immune to the lure of fine merchandise. Mayhap I can interest you in a... Dear me, why do you look like one bound for the lich yard? Slow down. A fatal ailment of the stomach? Me? Gods be good, this is certainly the first I'm hearing of it. Father, I have it. The remedy is done. Hihira, bless my soul. What brings you to these parts? I came to deliver the remedy. Please, you must drink it quickly, lest its effects be lessened. For you, my dear, I would swig anything swiftly. Just allow me one small question beforehand. A remedy for what, exactly? It's an alamigan infusion for your stomach, which does still ail you, does it not? Ah, yes, of course, that ailment. My girl, I'm afraid it troubles me terribly. A man can only take so much pain in one lifetime, and I'm near ready to cry mercy. It's my own damned fault, always blinded by pride, and the glitter of gil as I was. Thal take me. I was so sure business would take root and grow mighty in this wasteland, but I have little and less to show for the years I've poured into this place. To call what I make every moon a pittance is injustice to the word. Why, merely opening my ledgers has me doubled over, grasping my stomach in pain. Things have grown so dismal I might even give up being a merchant. My life is near over. What? What's that, dearest? Your life is near over? As a merchant? That's all? You have no mortal sickness of the stomach, nor are you headed for an early grave? An early grave? Why would you possibly think that? Ah, but I'd forgotten you'd make every molehill into a mountain, Hihira. Really, my girl, you ought to have a thicker skin by now. I was merely concerned for your health, father. Good gods, no one has ever perished from a stomach ache. But no matter, I am glad you're here, even if you've come on a fool's errand. I've a gift for you. Please, take it. No. What's that? Speak up, Hihira. I want nothing from you, no, nor anything to do with you ever again. Well, that did not go well. What in the name of 12 has gotten into her? But I never meant... Good gods, is that really what I wrote? Hihira had the right of it then. I've been a complete arse of a father, leading her so astray with that letter. What was I thinking, calling her too sensitive? Thal take me, I must find her at once and apologize. But which way did she... Bloody hex. Hihira just ran due south, straight towards the Namalja encampment. Adventurer, please, you must follow her and keep her safe from those lizard men. Lizards are dangerous. I sense a hostile presence. Do we have more? No. Hello, Hihira. Aw, no need to shake. Let's pet the Hihira. You're okay. Everything is okay. Thank you, Cat. Gods, what possessed me to come here? I was a fool for letting my father upset me so, and for blundering so near to the Amalja. All I wish to do now is return to Little Alamigo and think things over for a spell. I suppose my father ought to know no harm has come to me, but I have no stomach for the man at the moment. Would you please tell him in my stead? Okay, report to Hihibaru. Okay. Let's go do that. What of my daughter? Has something befallen her? Well, she's safe then. Thank the gods above for that. I've never been more worried in my life, nor felt such sharp pains in my belly as while I was waiting for your news. What was I to do but take a swig of that remedy Hihira brought? Let me tell you, it's amazing stuff. A mouthful eased the cramping and a cup cleansed the pain completely. I had no idea my daughter was such an alchemical prodigy. Why, this remedy is easily worth its weight in gold. It would be criminal to waste this kind of genius, or hide such a miraculous elixir from the realm. You must ask Hihira if she can brew more. To put to market, of course. I'm not asking this to line my own coffers, mind you. No, my daughter created the best, and the whole realm will be all the better for having access to it. Just think of the lives that could be saved if the remedy were made available to all Eorzea through my network. Of course, my daughter won't believe my motives are pure, so I'd have you give her this keepsake, a favorite of my late wife's, as proof of my sincerity. She was a victim of the green rot, my wife, and for Hihira, imagine seeing the woman who bore you curled up in soiled small clothes, screaming of agony in her stomach half the time and sobbing the other. That's the memory of her mother Hihira carries. I should have remembered that when writing the blasted letter, but being the lackwit I am, instead I sent Hihira into a panic. Little wonder calling her too sensitive made her livid. Mayhap, if I hadn't poisoned our relationship, we could have avoided this ugly business altogether. If only I had not driven the girl away by calling her a naive child all those years ago. All she wanted to do was heal the ailing in Little Alamigo, after all. You don't want for alchemical knowledge, but whence comes the gil for your grand crusade? I asked her. You'll die among the beggars you tried to save if you're foolish enough to pursue such lofty ideals with no coin in your pocket. Wonderful fatherly advice, eh? Thank the 12 Hihira wasn't so easily swayed by my folly. And look at the healer she's become. Crafter of remedies, fit to save the realm, and trusted friend to the Alamigan refugees she lives with in ways few Uldans ever have been. Hihira has grown into a wise and kind woman as her mother was, and hasn't got an ounce of my avarice. She's more than earned my respect, and my blessing to live as she sees fit. So, when you give her this neck piece, Cat, make her understand how proud she's made me. Aww. Little Alamico. My father has learned I am well? Did he have aught else to say? A simple band of silver links worn by Hihira's mother before she passed. No, this is gonna make me cry, right? How odd. I know I've seen this before, but I cannot remember where. My father is is proud of me? If that be true, his heart is grown less cold and calculating, and that he kept my mother's favorite neckpiece for all this time. My mother was the gentlest of souls, all tender smiles and wise words. Why, my fondest childhood memories are of her stroking my head as I lay abed, and murmuring, "So compassion where you wander, and ever will kindness bloom in your wake." Were it not for my mother's teachings, I would never have learned the ways of alchemy, nor sought to save the ailing with remedies born of my study. But father never truly seemed to hear what my mother exhorted, though he asked her counsel more than I. Watching him pray so devoutly before the altar of prophet was simply more than I could bear. Yet though I know not if I believe his promises of change, I can think of no better way to distribute my remedies than my father's network of merchants. And if his work might deliver succor to the downtrodden, am I so stubborn as to deny him the chance? I'll do it, or I shall at least try. But by enlisting the aid of the Alamegans here in brewing the remedies, how could even the fates deny us success? And after we have made enough to put to market, father and I will finally talk about mother, about my life after leaving home, about everything. Hello, my love. Welcome home. How was work? Was it very, very worky? Maltese. I am level 14. Work was fine. My feet really hurt though, more than usual. Oh no. Hi Ryan, how you doing? Alright, then we have the next one in... Oh, it's that close to... Okay, well we're going inside then. Go this way. Oh, that's right. I haven't unlocked Sage yet. In here, at least, I have on my alt. Hello. Oh God, what is this? Hello. We are the earthy pirates. We sail the stormy seas with bird muck on our shoulders and woodworm on our knees. You got business with me, lass? If I owe you coin, come back when these fellers are done tussling and I'm done drinking. Whenever that may be, har har. Oh, har har. Good, just been lurking. Happy lurking. What in the 7X? I've put myself some new women what make that ale wench look like a puddle of puke. You can keep you for all I care. You and her was made for each other. Fiebres, you blowhard bastard, thinks I'm going to take that line down, does he? I can't, the pirate talk. I can't. There's a wench down in Candlekeep Quay. Me and I'm been scrapping over for a while now. Ain't like she's a knockout or nothing, but a puddle of puke? The dog's got a nerve. Any road. I know a woman what'll blow these wenches of his out the water. We'll be needing an arbiter for our little shindig. Think you're up to the task, lass? I bet you golden Gold to Guano, the scurvy cur will be hiding his head in the drowning wench. You best come quick, or you'll be mopping up his little liver with a bar mat. I think I got drunk just reading that. Oh yes. No, not that one. Where is the closest? Ah, it's the main aetheryte is the closest. Alright. Let's go to Aft Castle then. Hi Skiff, how are you doing today? What have you been up to? Do you guys need privacy? I feel awkward coming in and talking to you guys when you're like that. Unfortunately, I'm ill. Oh no, I'm so sorry to hear that. Rest well and get better soon. You got here just in time, lass. Any more of this compatible sneak shite and I'd have gutted him like the minnow he is. So you're the arbiter the Spilltrap told me about. Good day to you, lass. The name's Fierbrus. There's some as call me Fierbrus the Dull, but don't let the name fool you. Me wits are as sharp as my blade, and they tell me there ain't no woman better than mine. I've been trying to knock some sense into Anselm's thick skull down in Candlekeep Quay, but every time some meddling plank comes charging in, sticking their nose where it ain't wanted. So this time we ain't fighting with fists but with facts. And as the only sober one between us, it's only fair you decide who's right and who's talking out their arse. Alright then, me first. I'll show you the apples of me eyes, a pair of Mikote beauties, what'll put airs on your chest. Follow me down to Bulwark Hall, and I'll take me winnings. This quest is weird. This quest is very, very weird. Wait, it's here? Oh no, it's down. Lift attendant, take me down to Bulwark Hall. Lally-ho. Oh my god. You're singing? That's cute. Hi Jada, how are you doing today? Ain't that a sight for bloodshot eyes? Can't say the same myself, but you ain't seen double. There really are two of them. Wrap your peepers around the Mikote twins and tell me there ain't no gods. Lurking while at work? Alright, happy lurking. Right after the calamity, it was a terrible tempest struck up and drove my ship against the rocks. Next thing I knew, the boiling waves were dragging me under. I woke up with an Head full of snakes, a mouth full of sand, and a pair of bright voices ringing in me ears. Aye, 'twas the MagiKat twins brought me back from the long sleep. Not that I knew it at the time, mark you. One look at that coral hair, that glowing skin, and those eyes you could drown a coral in, and I reckoned I was swimming with the angels. 5 years it's been since last I saw them, but guess what? They remember me. Here I was trying to get up the guts to go over to them, and what do you know? They call me over, ask me how I'm doing. A pair of tender-hearted beauties like them giving the time of day to a sun-baked scoundrel like me. Tell me them MagiKat ain't heaven sent. MagiKats are the best. Go on, lass. Go and bend their ears. It ain't every day you get to see charms like that up close and personal. Not on Pirate and Coin any road. And also, we learned a little bit earlier on a previous quest that lizards are dangerous. I can see that. Welcome to Limsalo Minsa. If there's aught we can assist you with, feel free to ask. For instance, if you needed to be relieved from the attentions of a pair of recalcitrant pirates. I have never heard the word recalcitrant in my life. If lizards are dangerous, then let's get dangerous. Oh. You see, we might look all sweetness and light, but we're actually fully fledged yellow jackets. We're stationed here in Bulwark Hall not only to offer invaluable tourist information, but to keep an eye on certain undesirable elements who might disturb the peace in our fair city. Fiebras, the gentleman you were just speaking with, is a person of interest to our organization and is under constant observation. Several times of late, we've seen him lurking in the shadows, staring at us, waiting for his chance to strike. We generally deal with him simply by calling him over. A little informal interrogation rather tends to interfere with his nefarious schemes. Recalcitrant, don't want to follow someone or do something. Ah, okay, I've never heard that before. By the way, hi Hanaya, how are you doing? Welcome on in. Tell me, lass, ain't I right? Ain't they the most perfect creatures you've ever set your eyes on? What? I'm under surveillance? You mean they weren't flirting with me? They were questioning me? You thought a pair of MagiKat lovelies like them would pay heed to a grisly sight like you? Best stick to your own kind. There's plenty more bottom feeders in the sea. Oh my god. Shut your rotten belljaw hole. Aye, they might have misled me, but they did it for a damn good reason. That attentiveness, that sense of duty, there ain't no woman beats the MagiKat twins. Ha! Listen to that, the pitiful quavering of a beached whale. You've been ad, boy. Follow me down to Fisherman's Bottom, and I'll show you what beats a couple of double-dealing MagiKat. Oh god. Fisherman's Bottom. you are, lass. Time to settle this little Barney once and for all. I give you Sisyphus, a pleading paragon of womankind. Why did I always think that it was a guy? I'm so sorry. No, wait! I'm mistaking this for someone else. Now I'm all confused. Alright, anyways. Back in my pirating days, the captain sent me to the markets here to fence our ill-gotten gains. Thing is, none of these crooked dealers give me fair coin for the loot our boys would spit their guts for. Well, me blood boiled over. Foaming at the mouth I was, and hurling oaths like the broadside of a galleon. No, wait, I was thinking about the other guy that was on the, like, outside of the building. Because when you were doing a fishing quest, the dude that you always had to go talk to. Yeah, I was thinking about that. That's a guy. That's when Sisyphus stepped in. Men twice her size are cowering in fear, but she squares right up to me, a raging pirate in full cry. Don't be a baby, she says. Get a grip, she says. Fair shook me to the core, it did. If any scoundrel should even think about doing Sisyphus down, I'll fetch him a punch up the bracket. Don't believe me? Go and see for yourself, lass. One moment with Sisyphus and you'll be a changed woman ever after. Well, I mean, I've already talked to her quite a lot because I've done the fishing quests. Hello. Welcome back, Cat. Caught any more marlins lately? What? Ansel sent you? What's that belligerent boy up to this time? Ha! So he's got you choosing between me and those MagiKat twins up in Bulwark Hall. The silly saw's always squabbling over something. You tell him from me that he's got the whole thing topsy-turvy. Much as I'm pleased to be put on a pedestal, there's no way of judging when it comes to matters of taste. After all, it's like they say, one man's marling is another man's mudskipper. The world's like a ship. You've got your captain, your mates, your bosuns, your deckhands. Everyone's got their own talents, their own skills. You'll be a long time looking for a sailor who can run the whole boat on his own. You did it? You lucky bugger. You talked with Sisyphus. So, how was it? Is your life changed forever? No. There's no way of judging? Everyone's got their own talents? Well, blow smoke up me arse and call me a kipper. If that ain't the most wisest thing I've heard in all me life. That settles it. Sisyphus beats them twins and hands down. Alright, that's enough. Time for you to make up your mind, Arbiter. But not here. It ain't fair what with Sisyphus right there in your face. Let's move over to the docks. Then you can give us your verdict. This is what I've been waiting for. Time to wipe that smirk off Fiebra's face. Come and let us know when you've made your decision. You're asking me to choose between cats and a Lala? That's not really a fair choice now, is it? Here it is then, the moment of truth. Come on, lass, put us out of our misery. Tell us, Arbiter, which of us has the right of it? Is Sisyphus the best or the MagiKat twins? Oh, come on, let me decide. Out of my way, scrags, or you'll feel me jackboot on your scrawny necks. This ain't no place for idle chit-chat. Get down the market with the other gossiping fishwives. Hello. Captain Rosewin. Well, if it ain't a pair of washed-up pirates. Listen there, boys. If anyone tells you to quit your drinking and your wenching and your brawling, give him a cuff from me or I'll keel-haul you myself. Once a pirate, always a pirate. You build up your scores on deck, then settle them on shore. That's pirate justice. Don't stand around bickering. Let your fists do the talking. Oh God. Not like this. My gods, what a woman! Like a gulp of grog to a shipwrecked sailor she is. All this time I've been pining after them twins. I took me eyes off the real treasure. Aye, Sissy Boo's many things, but she sure as X ain't an art-drinking, art-fighting pirate captain. Follow her to the bottom of the ocean, I would. I'm sorry to intrude on your little daydreams, but I really must advise you to come to your senses. The only thing a boorish harridan like her would give you is a nice collection of lumps to decorate those thick skulls of yours. Captain Carvalian? What in a 7X? Rosewin and now Carvalane? It's like Captain's convention around here. Oi, Carvalane, you stinking scrote. What are you saying about me? Nothing, my dear. Simply removing the scales from these poor fellows' eyes. Mark my words, gentlemen. An animal starved of affection grows desperate, and in its desperation, dangerous. Hey, who are you calling desperate? I could have any man I want. The fools are queuing up from here to Thanalan to try their luck with me, and not one of them's fit to lick me boots. So that's how it is. I should have known a goddess like her wouldn't look twice at a second-rate deck scrubber like me. Not when there's a living legend like Captain Carvalane around. Now, my good man, I think we have a most grievous misunderstanding. I'm as green as a goblin. What I wouldn't give to be a pirate king, off to a secret rendezvous with my corsair queen, like something out of a fairy tale it is. Rendezvous? Have you lost your mind, man? I do believe I've wasted quite enough time with you imbeciles. I have important business to attend to. Oh, these poor guys. I thought I'd finally found the woman of my dreams, but all I got was a rude awakening. Maybe you're right, Anselm. Maybe I'm better off sticking to my own kind. Aye. When you got competition like that, you don't stand a chance. Sissy Boo's right. There ain't no point chasing after the perfect woman. I reckon I'll take another crack at me ale wench. It ain't so bad waking up with a puddle of puke if you've had a good night out. Oh God. Your ale wench? You beef-witted barnacle. That wench is mine. Let's take a leaf out of Captain Rosewin's book and settle this with our fists. Oh God. Once a pirate, always a pirate. Thanks for all your help, lass. It's high time we were heading back to Candlekeep Quay. Come down if you ever want to see pirate justice in action. No, thank you. Until then, fair winds to you, and Godspeed. So, I was not needed here. We are the Earth. It's the same song. Well, at least I got some caviar. You attain carrier level 15. Alright, do I get more? Wait. Thank you so much for the follow. Welcome to the stream. I hope you enjoy it here. How has your day been so far? There we go. The past is a story we never tell. There's a lot of cats. Letters are the most eloquent in what they do not say, and the tale behind this wordless missive could fill many a parchment scroll. My trusty comrade, I have an interesting delivery for you. A regular missive for an irregular addressee, a traveling merchant, Kupo. This Malisaire ranges alone through the realm. I used to take the letters to her mother, but I hear she is quite ill again. This time of the year, Malisaire plies her trade on Sweetbloom Pier in the East Shroud. Best check there first, Kupo. Alright. Lone survivor. When the land is at war, the meanest lodgings never lack for tenants who sleep fitfully and wake screaming. Scary. My trusty cat, I have a delivery for you, addressed at the severed string over in Raincatcher Gully, Kupo, but I promise to see its ears, no more secrets, Kupo. The letter was handed to me in a most curious way. Why, he seemed not to know of post-moguls, and was very furtive to boot. I introduced myself in a way that did credit to our kind, you can be sure. But when he asked me to deliver the letter in his stead, do you know what he said? Don't deliver it now, wait a few days. Have you heard the like before? I know how much you enjoy the strange and the suspicious, so here you are, Kupo. Guildmaster, Prelate, and Plot. The deputy post-mogul finds himself with a pressing demand for an amiable adventurer. Cat, my loyal lackey, your timing is perfect, Kupo. Look what I just found crumpled up in the bottom of... look what just popped into my post bag. It's an official epistle from those doughty defenders of Ul'dah, the Brass Blades. Needless to say, it must be delivered without delay. Do you recognize this seal? Any post-mogul worth his salt knows what it signifies. An appeal for assistance. The Blades are not wont to ask for help, mind you. What they want, they usually take by force. These petitions are only sent when their inquiries lead them outside their jurisdiction. This one is addressed to Kokobuki, master of the Thaumaturge's Guild. Those blades are nothing if not plucky, I must say. If I suspected a thaumaturge of any manner of wrongdoing, I would stay well away. So hurry to Ul'dah, Kupo, and deliver the message before it's too late. Okay. You're cute. Thank you. Let's start with the past is a story we never tell. So we go back home. Hawthorne Hut. adventurer, some melting mushrooms for you today. Put you in the mind to play? Or honey still in the cone to still the thoughts of home? A letter from me? Gill. Nothing but cold gill. Damn you, Orha. Lest you think me ungrateful, adventurer, keep in mind that this is from my sister. My sister. And still she thinks it meet to send nary a word. Orha ran off after mother's second illness. She was ailing, and I was but a child. Yet Orha left us to fend for ourselves. Or so I thought then. 2 moons later, she began sending Gil, but never a word, not once. Mother ails no more. I was by her side. Orha's Gil brought her tea of silver wine, and mine a soft, clean bed, and a fine troop of mourning women. I am alone now and grown, no longer a bewildered child that waits in hope. I must find Orha, and I know I cannot ask the Whalers. Menthina has sent you to me. She was last seen in the South Shroud. Go to these spots I've marked on the map. If you find her, give her this letter. Her name is Orha Lise, or was at any rate. This collar I wear is a match for her own. She still has it, I'm sure. We keepers of the moon are sentimental. Now she is cute. South Shroud. Quarry mill. Okay. Too bad you won't give any mail to an Aura, then it would get real cute. Oh. Oh no, there are traps! There's more in this area? Oh, there it is. Got it. Please, I have a Die, wailing little lancer, we recognize no laws, neither of men nor of elementals. What we want, we take. That is freedom. That is our way. Who goes there? Probably another whaler that wants a dance, my lady. Touch me not. Let her join her friend, the family man. Don't want to play, eh? Then you should have stayed in the barracks. Stop this, Orha. How do you know my name? No bloody whaler would carry a letter from my baby sister. Give it here and don't get no fresh ideas. Ooh. Really thinking about getting this game. It looks so cute, looks so fun. It is cute and it is a lot of fun. let's just put it this way. I have been playing this game for about 2,000 hours and I'm still not sick of it. Can confirm this game is amazing. Everyone's characters look so good. Yeah! Come on, give over the letter from now. Alright. It's really her. No other soul would know about. But I'll be missed if I stay any longer. Meet me at Earth's Gift. I've got things I need to say. There you are. Have to sneak about a bit, case that wasn't clear. The king's law says we've no family outside the forest. But I guess that's almost true for me anyway, if Ma's gone. What do you think a young girl had to do, huh? To feed a bedridden Ma and a sister barely out of swaddling clothes? Bad things, adventurer. Bad for me. Then bad for me. Bad for me, then bad for them. I was beautiful. Then I was brutal, like a beast. A whaler caught me at my trade. Pink-cheeked little miss. All she saw was a thieving strumpet to drag before the hearers. So I took the roses from her cheeks, made them bloom on her fine green doublet. 'Twas worth it, for Ma never knew what I was. But I couldn't go home that day, nor never since. I hid in the forest, near starved. A city girl don't know how to hunt. And then he found me, the king. I'd killed a wood whaler, and that was a ticket into the coral claw poachers, you see, and my beauty pleases his highness. A man is a man in alleys or glades, eh? Ma says she knows what I've done, that she loves me still and wants us to be a family again. But the curl claws allow no family outside the gang, and I'm wanted by the law. But to go home again, I've done right by Ma, and if I need have no secrets from Ma, my heart's fit to break. Here, give her this letter if you're her friend. Alright. Okay, let's go back to the Hawthorn Hut. You've played WoW, but people there were so toxic? Well, I've never played WoW. I've just heard the horror stories of the community. But here it really isn't like that. I've never had any bad experiences like that with the community here. I've just met so many amazing people through this game. Changed my life. That's what I've heard. I've never played WoW. Wow. Yeah. Adventurer, did you find her? A letter. She sends word? Urha wants to see me? How long have I dreamed of this? Adventurer, is it true that she is one of the Curl Claws? I feared it was so. That man, the one who calls himself the king of the Curl Claws, King Poach, growing fat on stolen game, stolen family. The men of the Keepers of the Moon live a wanderer's life, for they are at their best in small doses. Women and children keep their hearth, ply various trades, and accept game and visits from the menfolk. But King Poach denies women this God's-given rule over matters of family. He forces women to live with him, forbids them to see their sisters, mothers, aunts. Most unnaturally, they lie with him and him alone. He calls this abomination of family the curl claws, and thumbs his nose at the elemental's will. He goads his poachers to slay a whaler, to bind them to the gang. So terrible are their crimes that all Keepers of the Moon feel the suspicion and fear cast their way. I have known for some time that Mother and I lived on an ill-gotten gill, but Mother is gone, and I have no need of coin earned in blood and malice. What I do need is my sister, the only family left to me. It is my turn to save my sister now. She says she will meet me on the upper paths. Come with me and help me persuade her to leave the curl claws. Alright. Wait, where am I now? Oh, I'm over there. Alright, Camp Tranquil it is. Hello. You could have come home to us, Ra. Ma would have understood. Everything you did for us, I know it. It doesn't matter what happened. We have each other. I couldn't have Ma know. I became a thief and a killer, just so I didn't have to be that. What a world, huh? But it's all right now. Yes, it is, Ra. I can take care of you now. I have no depths thanks to you, and even have a little put by. We'll travel together, go where no one knows the past. All you have to do is come with me right now, that's all. Be free of the past and live again. I'll take care of everything else. Hush! Adventurer, we're being watched. Thicket over there. We Coral Claws don't forgive divided loyalties. Ma, I've got to get you out of here. Adventurer, they don't leave this clearing. You understand me? We'll make for Eastern Thanalan. Come find us after. Oh, I sense a hostile presence. Oh, okay. Adventurer, what now? Stopped him cold, eh? But now here we are. I'm trusting you to take care of my sister. You there! I name you as one of the Curl Claws, Balsam Rose, also known as Blood Rose, also known as the Thornless, also known as Lady Touch-Me-Not. No, I'm not those things, I swear it. I just wanted to see my sister. I just need to go home. Just like a keeper. Come quietly or this'll go worse for you. We're gentlemen here, compared to some of the lads you could have met. A pretty thing like you, I could... Uh-huh. You're the one of the King's Claws, all right. What's the matter? Better hang than... ooh. Your Highness? Hello. Wood scum. Thought you'd have my woman defile my thornless rose? Her place is with me and no other. Come, my love. My sweet king, does this mean you'll take me back? You'll keep me safe? I couldn't stand it again. I can't, please. I can't. Of course I'll take you back, Urha. Nobody will ever misuse you again if you accept my protection. You are a flower, and flowers must be rooted in one place. Come. No, Ra. Look what he's taken. You don't even have a name anymore. Not your own, and not the one Ma gave us. Come home, Urha Lise. Come home to me. Careful, adventurer. Little sister there has a pert face. I could cut it off before you say gods have mercy. Baby sister, you see how it is. If I went with you, I'd blight your lives sure as 7 hex. I've done bad things for so long. I've got nothing good to give. You are good, Ra. Loving and brave. To keep sneaking us the money when... I didn't know you had more than whalers to fear. Please, there must be a way. My place is with him, Ma. He's the only one who can keep me safe from worse things. Going home? It was just a dream. As long as I'm with the king, nobody will touch me again. See? She has the right of it, young one. We're free spirits here. Not that either of you'd understand. Go back to your ledgers and duties. You have my leave. Adventurer, you'll guide her out of these parts. Ma, you're the only good thing I ever had a hand in. Just remember that. Goodbye, baby sister. Well, that didn't go so well now, did it? Memphina, be good. Does she think he loves her? How can she? No, I cannot judge her. That look in her eyes when the whaler mocked her. All those women in Girlclaw Gang, the king's harem, do they all seek shelter from worse things? A roof of bones, walls of blood? Ma used to say we can't see the moon while the sun is in the sky. So it might be with King Poach, I think. If he were taken, Urha will see that there are other lives, better loves. I must believe that if I'm to save my sister. And I need skills in arms. Whaler or poacher, I'll not stand helpless again while a man talks of how I shall suffer for his pleasure. Keep killing poachers, adventurer. I will put the king of the Girlclaws in chains and free Urha from hers. I swear it on my mother's grave and on my sister's broken heart, and ask the elementals to bless this pledge. Sure. It's kind of weird that we're not actually fixing their messes, we're just leaving them to fix their messes. That's a different... Yay! Lone survivor it is! Wineport. There is a lot of these quests. And I'm a level 16 carrier. well dressed. It's you. Been a while. A letter? Letter from who? Nobody knows me. Addressed to the hermit. Okay. My dear dashing dressed, do you dream of rain? The ones you killed. How did they know? Ghosts. Ghosts that won't leave me in peace. Taunting me before they kill me. No, no, no. I won't let them. I'll run. I'll start over somewhere else. Help me. There's a leather sack hidden east of here. A peaceful spot, surrounded by rocks, trees. My savings. Gil to go home with. Home to my family. Get it for me. Help me. Okay. Okay, I'll go search for it. Oh, I see. All right. Did you find it? Did you find the leather sack? Thank the... But let me look inside. Must be sure. What? No, no, no. Just a dream. A dream! Let me wake. Wake, wake. Oh, gods. Mercy. Have mercy. You see it too? No, no dream. A bloody helm. Black blood. Old blood. Edom in me? By the majesty of Garlemald, never to desert Edom in me. Item. Ghosts, ghosts, ghosts. 3 years, not a single night of peace, and now they rise. Help me. They're watching right now. I have to get out of here. Go somewhere else. Just a short while. Then I can go home. I'll go out the back after you go out the front. Meet me near the abandoned house in Lower Lanosha. You know, the kobold squat. The house of sticks. Okay. Dude, are you okay? Well, I think I'm just gonna fly there. Whee. Oh, I sense a hostile presence. You'll clean that helm tonight, worm. Lick the blood and brains of it while we drink the wine bought with your paltry hoard. Once a craven, always a craven. Flushed you out like a rabbit with that letter. Isn't that what desert conies do? Dash? You died. You all died. Not all, just most. 3 good soldiers survived. And you. Figured you for dead until I saw you skulking by the water a week ago. Do you think we don't dream of rain, worm? What honor in surviving an ambush, eh? 3 years of disdain. That ends when we hand over a deserter to the Gudgel man. You a friend to this scum? You ought to pick them more carefully. Oh, of course. I see. Thank, thank you. There's no one knows I'm alive now. I'm safe. I was in a unit of Guardian Scouts. Maelstrom ambush in heavy rain 3 years ago. I thought I was the only survivor. It didn't feel like desertion. It felt like dying. You heard what they called me. Dashing dressed. I never tried to run before that night. They kill you for that. It's from before, in the desert. Why did you protect me? We're not kin. Look at me. I'm barely a man. A broken, craven thing. You decided I should live. How do you do that? I can't even decide some days which foot to move first. Do you think I can be well again? Decide to live? Not just be afraid to die? It all begins with the first step. True. I haven't thought things through in a long time. Not since my homeland fell to the Empire. Home isn't somewhere I can buy a fare to. It's not a sack of gil or answers I need, but questions. Why does it hurt? How do I feel? I will see my children again, but it's not the time yet, I think. I think, though it will come. That's a start. Poor guy. That's 17. My God, how many are there? Alright, next one. In Thaumaturge's Guild. Alright. Here we go. Hello, Kokobuki. Ah, you are returned, cat. Do you seek to delve still more deeply into the fathomless realms of the unreal? No, I sense your desires are altogether more worldly. A letter, you say? Yes. It seems that the name of our bonekeeper, Prelate Yayake, has been mentioned in connection with the Brassblade investigation. Former guildmaster Mumuepo stands accused of fomenting insurrection against the crowd, and they fear Yayake may have become embroiled in his vile plot. Mumuepo was convicted of embezzlement 5 years ago and sentenced to serve in the Colosseum as a noxious, a prisoner of the arena, made to fight until his debts are repaid. He toils there to this day. When his crimes first came to light, it was the Sultana herself who pressed for a heavy sentence to serve as an example of the consequences of corruption. That would give him reason enough to hold a grudge against the crown. And it is true that Prelate Yayake was his dearest disciple before his fall from grace. It is not beyond the realms of possibility that he might attempt to involve her in his schemes. A swift and decisive investigation is called for. And I believe I know just the woman to carry it out. Oh, do not feign surprise. Why else would I go to the trouble of explaining the situation to you? Now, by way of a first step, I would have you speak with Prelate Yayake herself. Probe her demeanor for any irregularities and report back to me. Okay. dare you speak to me like that? Get out of my sight before I give you reason to regret your presumption. Uh-huh. My presumption. I only presume to be able to enroll in a guild without being turned away by a bloody receptionist of all people. Your guildmaster will hear of this, you mark my words. Huh. Oh, Kat. I am sorry you had to bear witness to that ugly scene. Such altercations must seem unspeakably petty to a woman of your experience. I find that I am quite at a loss as to how to deal with this latest crop of initiates. Most are wholly oblivious to the dangers of thaumaturgy. They imagine our art a pastime and would blindly embark on a path to oblivion without a moment's hesitation. If only they knew. I was here long before the brothers who serve as guildmasters today. For nigh on 15 years have I stood at this desk, ushering unsuspecting novices into the abyss. I have seen too many souls corrupted by powers they did not understand and could not control, so I have taken a stand. Any aspiring initiate who I judge to lack the necessary aptitude, I turn away. If that goes beyond the prelate's prerogative, then so be it. Too often have I seen the spark of enthusiasm in a novice's eye turn into a conflagration that consumes him. I could not simply continue to stand by and do nothing. You may report my conduct to the guildmaster if you wish. I believe that what I have done is right and will take full responsibility for my actions. It is for the Council of Guildmasters to decide whether or not my conduct goes against the dicta of the guild. Final judgment on the matter would fall to the eldest of the brothers, Master Kokobesi, I think? Coco something. Kokobuki. I see. So Prelate Yayake has been turning away prospective initiates. I had wondered why the number of new guild members had fallen so sharply. Now I know. Could this be the bitter fruit of Mumuepo's unseen labor? Might he be working through Yayake to deprive the guild of new blood, and thereby precipitate our eventual downfall? If so, it has been for naught. For while the quantity of recruits has undoubtedly fallen, their quality has soared. Each one is blessed with a natural aptitude for ethereal manipulation. Be that as it may, we cannot be sure of Yayake's true motives. We must learn more of her recent behavior. Pray speak with others around the ossuary and glean what clues you can. Alright. Prelate Yayake? She's been in the guild longer than any of us, and yet she's still only a bonekeeper, propping up the reception desk. I wonder why she refuses promotion so stubbornly. She was a loyal supporter of the previous guildmaster, you know, right up until he was thrown out in disgrace. I suppose her feelings towards my brothers and I must be complicated, to say the least. That may explain why she still can't seem to get our names right. I had always imagined it a simple lapse of memory, but now that I think about it, I can't help wondering if it might signify something. Could it be that, in her heart of hearts, she has yet to accept us as her guildmasters? So you wish to learn about Prelate Yayake. There is but one thing to tell. She breaks her fast on thaumaturgical texts and sups on treatises. Mayhap literally, if the guild librarians are to be believed. According to them, she has taken several weighty volumes from the ossuary and has thus far failed to return a single one. Just what could she be doing with them? Prelate Yayake? She always has her head in a book. A habit she picked up from Master Mumuepa, I believe. In the study of esoteric tomes, he was without equal. So skilled was he at extracting knowledge from the most cryptic texts that he was even able to bring several long-forgotten magics back to life. Such achievements prompted many to look past his more questionable activities, Yayake among them. Others, however, were not so forgiving. The truth is, long before his fall from grace, there were more than a few in the guild who regarded him with suspicion. Not Yayake, though. She has always been such an earnest, single-minded person, completely devoted in deepening her understanding of thaumaturgy. She saw only her master's genius. Oh, gods. I'm good for the money, I swear. Just give me a few more days. Hi, Mansan. How are you doing today? What have you been up to so far? What? You want to know if I've seen Prelate Yayake? No? Alright, yes. I've seen her a couple of times, heading through them doors over there, looking all shifty. Stuck out like a sore thumb, she did. That's back way to the Colosseum, see? And she don't look like no fighter. Takes you down to where they lock up them noxious fellers, I think. Maybe she's been paying one of them a visit? Our little bird returns. Tell me, what information were you able to gather about our prelate? Working in the morning, then a needed nap, now a few daily, weekly things, I guess, while lurking. Oh, that's awesome! I see. It seems Yayake was more deeply enthralled to our predecessor than I first assumed, and the business of these missing tomes does not bode well. Mumuepa was renowned for his almost preternatural ability to piece together scraps of arcane knowledge from the most moth-eaten manuscripts and bring long-lost sorceries back to life. If, as seems likely, Yayake delivered the stolen tomes to him, he may at this very moment be endeavoring to reawaken some dread magic with which to exact vengeance against the Sultanate. But without knowing which texts have been taken, we can only guess at his intentions. Hold on a moment. You did say the books had been removed from the guild's private collection, did you not? Oh my god, it's starting to get really hot in here. I'm sweating. Thal be praised. There may yet be a way. Here, Cat, take this. It is the full inventory of the guild's archives, listing every manuscript that lines these walls. Simply compare the books on the shelves against the titles on this list, and our missing text shall be revealed. Finding out your room is an oven in the summer? Yes. I mean, I had my suspicions during the winter because it was warm in here. That's not a good sign ever. So, yeah. Oh gosh. I don't know what I'm gonna do when it actually gets hot outside, because I don't think it's supposed to be that warm today yet. Oof. Let me actually check how warm is it supposed to be right now. Well, I mean, oh God. It's gonna be 30 on Friday. I'm gonna be dying on Friday. Only 27 in my home currently. I don't know how much I have. I don't have, lost a word. I don't have the thingy in my house to tell me how hot it is in here. And you know what? Maybe it's better that I don't know. And I'm drinking coffee, but to be fair, it's cold. I've been reading so much today that I'm starting to lose my concentration. Thermometer, thank you. Thank you. Sorry. Heat brain. I was actually, by the way, hi Rocky Mari, I don't think I've seen you here today yet. I was actually debating, like, just before I started streaming today, I was debating, do I want to play FF14 or do I want to start? Again, I'm losing words. Stardew Valley, because I bought that game and I want to play it. So I was debating on playing that today, but then I ended up here. Are you sure it's hot in there? Maybe it was the Miko twins. So hot that I'm still feeling it. Huh. God. Copy of The Cry from the Depths appears to be missing. Okay. Copy of Thaumaturgy, The Yawning Abyss appears to be missing. Copy of Lesser Key of Thal appears to be missing. Thal's balls. Copy of the Throth of Kings appears to be missing. It is done? Quickly then, show me which titles are missing. It is as I feared. All of the missing volumes are works which held a special fascination for our former guildmaster. It is all but certain that he requested them. Alas, I cannot speak for their content. What I can say is that Mumuepo will not have chosen them on a whim. Being a connoisseur of ancient manuscripts, he knows the worth of every volume here. The illuminative worth, I should add, though he knows the pecuniary worth just as well. Pecuniary. Weird word. As you may have heard, he became obsessed with collecting lavishly ornamented codices, frittering our funds away on gilded or bejeweled copies of works already in our possession. He would even buy works of little scholarly value, providing they were rare enough to drive up the price. By the end, the walls of his study were awash with gold and gems, and he would stare at them for hours, wrapped in silent adoration. In his lust for luster, he emptied first the guild's coffers, then his own, being driven at last to the felonious speculation that would prove his undoing. I mention this because the volumes which Yayake took were wholly without ornament, meaning that Mumuepo desired them for their content and not their form. I fear something terrible lurks in those pages, Kat, something which Mumuepo alone may be capable of discovering. There is nothing for it. A prelate must be made to talk. The end of Yayake's shift draws near. I propose we lay a trap for her. Lie in wait outside the rear entrance to the Colosseum. I will stalk her from the shadows, and when we have her cornered, we close the net. Alright. Entrance to the... Oh, that is very, very close. Whew. Starting to get dizzy, actually. Which is not surprising. This entire time I've been streaming, I have barely touched my water. Dizzy from heat? Yes. That plus lack of hydration. Heading back to the guild so soon, prelate. What? Master Kobo? Chocobo! Close enough, right? Kokobuki, Prelate Yayake, you stand accused of treason. The brass blades have passed certain information to me which suggests that you have been conspiring with Mumuepo to incite rebellion against the crown. I have been conducting an investigation to establish the veracity of their report. Kat here has been assisting me in my inquiries. Haven't touched your water? Time to hydrate. Yes, yes. I've just been drinking coffee, which is the exact opposite of what you should be doing. 3 hours talking and heat without barely a sip. Chuck that chuck now. I know. I'm super lucky. I have a basement flat. Have one window and it doesn't get direct sunlight, so it's really cool inside mine. Okay. My apartment is like the entire one wall of my entire apartment, which goes through this room, my kitchen, and my bathroom, all have south-facing windows. I get a lot of sunlight. Yes, there is even a huge window in my shower, which whoever engineer decided that that was a good idea. We need to talk. In my shower, there's like a huge window. Yes. One of my neighbors is like that. It's literally like a greenhouse. She sits outside most days because it's just too hot. Oh no. Hi Tips, how you doing? Welcome to the stream. I live on a second floor in a flat that has windows to both east and west. So half of the flat gets sun in the morning and half in the evening. Alright, that's actually pretty good. It feels like it's not too much ever. And by the way, I love the morning sun. I love the morning sun. I don't really get the morning sun here. I just get the whole day sun. Yeah. Curtains were invented for badly designed bathroom windows. I have blinds. I have blinds in there, but still. I mean, it's great for natural light. Yeah. That was a design choice. By someone. That's pretty chill. You can still hide from the heat or bask if you wanna. Exactly. I just have everything facing south. Like the whole... Feels like the whole one side of my entire apartment is just windows. To the south. Treason? No, I will admit that I have sought to meet with Master Mumuepo, but he has yet to agree to speak with me. And what of the manuscripts you took from the guild? Do you claim that you removed them, not at your former master's behest, but upon your own initiative? Although I do need to get thicker curtains in this room, because, you guys can't really see. My bed is right next to me. I sleep in this room. It is so goddamn light outside at, like, I would like to go to bed at like 10 p.m. But I live in Finland. It is still sunny at 10 p.m. It's really hard for me to get to bed early when I don't have like thick curtains to block the light. I cannot get this house to be dark at all. So my sleep schedule has been a little bit what it is. And then the morning sun wakes me up at like 5 a.m. Blackout curtains are a godsend. Yeah, see, I moved to this apartment end of September. I think my official moving date was October 1st. Anyway, it was already pretty dark during then, so I didn't need thick curtains, and obviously during the winter I didn't need them. So I never got them. Now I need them. Now I desperately need them. I've been thinking of buying a home with one more room than I currently have. Then I would have a separate work room. That would be ideal. Oh my god. I swear, the moment I can have a separate work room, meaning that my desk is gonna be in a separated room, I'm getting a cat. I kind of don't want to have one before that because I'm afraid that they're just gonna bite all of my cords. Depends on a cat, I guess. At the moment, I have my computers in living room. Well, me too. This is my living space. This is where I have my desk. This is where I have my bed. This is where I have some form of a living room. This is my room. I live in a tiny apartment. I have this room, the kitchen, and the bathroom. That's it. I do, though I know it was wrong. I thought that if I could show him some of the text he used to love so much, it would help to rekindle the passion he once felt for his studies. By the time I realized how long he had sunk through his lust for gold, it was too late. If I had only paid more attention, if I hadn't been so absorbed in my own studies, I owe it to him to help him in whatever way I can. This weight has been on your heart for a long time. I failed my master in his hour of need, but I have been attempting to make amends for it ever since. I have neglected my own advancement and devoted myself to investigating what caused Master Mumuepo to stray from the path of enlightenment. In secret, I began to study the careers of every new initiate, hoping to identify such corruptive factors. In so doing, I feel I have gained an instinctive sense of which aspirants will bring honor to our noble art, and which stand at risk of being lost to the void. And so you began to turn away those applicants whom you deemed unsound, hoping to prevent further thaumaturges from following your former master down the path to self-destruction. That was mine intent, yes. Yet search as I might, I have been unable to find any precedent for my supposed predictive instinct in the ancient texts. Mayhap I have been deceiving myself along with everyone else. The texts contain the accumulated knowledge of those who have gone before us. They do not preclude us from adding our own. The map of the void is ever incomplete. It is our duty to delve into its unknown reaches and bring back new insight for the guidance of future generations. The ability to divine a man's nature at a glance would make a valuable addition to a thaumaturgist's arsenal. It warrants investigation. Can I rely on you to research this matter further? Should you find evidence to support your claims, I will of course require that you systemize the process. This shall be your atonement, Yayake, and a fresh opportunity to resume your studies. Though the mistakes of the past cannot be undone, mayhap through the mistakes of the future can yet be prevented. Thank you, Master. If it can be of any assistance to the guild, I shall devote myself to this research with all my heart. I thank you, Kat, for helping to bring the truth of this matter to light. Rest assured that I shall instruct the brass blades that their suspicions regarding Prelate Yayake are completely unfounded. But for now, let us return to the ossuary. It is past time that the fruits of Prelate Yayake's labors were shared with the guild, not only for the benefit of thaumaturges today, but for the thaumaturges yet to come. I feel like my makeup is melting in my face. Level 18. Random question, Kat. Have you tried playing Black Mage? I have Black Mage at 41. I have Black Mage at 41. I don't have a lot of buttons yet. Oh my god, my weapon. That's a weird one. It's kind of a cute one, actually. By the way, that thingy over there, would you mind maybe being here where I have all of my other ones for all various jobs? This is just the place where it makes the most sense for me. She has played every job, even if she doesn't have Sage here, she does on NA. So, that is partially true. I have unlocked all the jobs, because I have unlocked Sage on NA. But I have not played Sage. What poor creature had to be killed for that club? I did not do anything. Sage is easy mode, honestly. Oh my god, I forgot that I was supposed to... You know what, let's go do that right away. I forgot that I was supposed to leave my mini mole in the island. So that he can have friends and a happy place to live. Oh my god, they are adorable. So much pink and it's a little... Oh my god, so cute. Tried Sage and found it super chill. Do you guys know why I have... Oh my god, it's raining in here. Do you guys know why I have Sage unlocked on NA? Because of Fashion Report. There was a fashion report that you needed to do that included you wearing something that only a level 50 plus healer can wear. And I don't have on NA, I don't have healers at that level. So I was like, well, I'm gonna unlock Sage. That is the reason why I have Sage unlocked on NA. And that is the extent of how much I've used Sage for fashion report. I had my reason. Alright, so where do you want to be? Do you want to be here in the middle? Or do you want to be more in... Where would you want to be? I would want to give you a little bit of a more nature-y spot. Is this enough? Or maybe up here. Would this be? I think this would be a good place for you. You would have the Fenrir here, and then the cutie from FF12. Yeah, here is where you will have a fun time. Alright, so before I do that, I'm actually just switching my... Ooh, a tiny tortoise. Who do I want to have here with me then? Maybe I'll have the kitty with me? Where did the kitty go? I lost the kitty. There's the kitty. It's a mole, let him dig the fields. Aww. I am gonna leave them here. So it's this place, whatever this is called. This one. Hideaway Heights. Select minions. There you go. Now you can have a happy life here with your pets, and this is a safe place. You don't have to be worried in here. No one's gonna hurt you here. It's a safe place with all the other minions. Sage, the class you can figure out how to play but can't remember what the abilities and spells are called. That is me on every single job. Like, I don't even know the names of my dancer things. I just know what button does what. I'm a good dancer. I'm so good at my job. I don't need to know the names of my... Oh, that's right. I can fly now here. To anyone who wasn't here in the beginning. I can fly in my island now. That's so cool. Alright, let's get back to doing these things. I took a detour just to leave the little creature here. It's like a nice middle ground between White Mage and Sage. Oh, Scholar. It's more reactive, whereas Scholar is more proactive, having to plan ahead. Oh. I do fly now. And again, which direction? This one. We do still have a bit of time here. Let's do more. Thanks for your support. Why is this quest giving me underwear? The deputy postmogul wants you to slip into something more comfortable. What? I'm sorry, that does not... No. Because reasons. Okay. Hi R. Johnson, how are you doing? Welcome on in. How has your day been so far? Because the next client has ideas? I'm officially scared. Well met once again, Kat. Since you've been such an obeisant assistant, I've got a reward for you, Kupo. No drunkards and ruffians to contend with this time. Just rest and relaxation. Shoot. Tell me, Kat, what comes to mind when you think of Lem Salominsa? After pirates, war rats, and watered-down grog, that is. Fish, Kupo. And there's nobody fishier, and I mean that in the nicest sense of the word, than Wawalago, the master of the Fisherman's Guild. Wawalago's been pitting his wits against the slipperiest fish in the 5 seas for longer than anyone can remember. Why, he's not unlike a fish himself, drifting along in the stream of life, without a care in the world. So I thought it'd be nice if you went down and got to know him. Lay down your weapons, put aside your worries, and take it easy for once. Oh, and while you're at it, you can take along this letter. I mean, you're going there either way, right? It's like catching 2 fish with 1 lure. Haha. Doing good? Great. That's awesome. Hostages to fortune? The deputy post-mogul holds out a soil-stained letter, suspiciously blemished with meek marks. These are getting weirder and weirder. Kat, the very vassal I was looking for, Kupo. I need you to take a letter to Eugenia Spire in the North Shroud. The wood where your dear leader, that's me, was born and raised. It needs to be delivered to Mia Molkot, leader of the White Rams. Officially, they're an offshoot of the God's Quiver, but in practice, they're Miss Molkot's private army. The Ixal call her the Black Cat. Whenever she crosses their path, they're sure to meet with an unfortunate end, Kupo. Ha ha! Truth be told, this isn't the first time we've tried to deliver this letter. I entrusted it to another subordinate of mine, a delivery mogul on his very first mission. But he got chased away by the birdmen and fluttered back, hiding his face under his pom-pom. I feel bad. He simply wasn't cut out for such a trying task. But who is, I thought? Who best to dispatch into Ixal-infested forest and explain the letter's lateness to the fury-tempered Miss Molkot? Guess whose name sprang to mind? Here's the letter, Kat. Off you pop, Kupo. Off I pop, but first, fish. Why underwear? Well, if it isn't my firm friend Kat, the lofty lady who landed that monstrous marlin, come to cast away your cares with a little leisurely angling. What's that? A message marked for me, you say? Yes. A missive from my old mate Roro Jaru. He's a trinket trader from Ul'dah who supplies certain something that supports and strengthens seafood stocks. Says we set some of his special supporters on the seabed, fishermen's bottoms been swimming with shrimp and groaning with gobbies. I'd heard neither hide nor hair from him since the calamity hit. It's heartening indeed to know that he's hale and healthy. And it seems the old dog's still desperate to do deals. Says he wants to trade one of his treasures for an infrequently found fish. Business must be bad if he's bartering his best brass for a bass. Any road, perhaps you could do me a favor while I ready my rod. Rorojaru's boat should be berthed down by the docks. Could you head over and hand him this note? I've marked out a map where this fish he fancies can be found. Tell him to meet me there, and we'll do the deal. Okay. Fairy docks. Arcanist Guild. Ooh. Good gods! Must the sea be so damned wavy? My stomach's churning, my legs are like jelly, and don't get me started on my poor old back. Thal knows how I'm going to haul this blasted crate all the way to the Fisherman's Guild. Oh, you've got a letter for me? Yes. Well, I'll be. Wawalago's agreed to my offer. I knew he wouldn't let me down. I could feel it in my bones. Looks like my luck's finally turned. By this time next year, I'll be a gillionaire. Oh, but look at me. Getting all carried away, and I haven't even introduced myself. Rorojaru, purveyor of the finest silks, the most exotic perfumes, and the rarest curiosities in all Ul'dah. At least I was, until the calamity took all that away from me. My whole warehouse went up in smoke, and my fortune with it. I tried everything to get my foot back on the ladder, but I was cheated at every turn, lumbered with dodgy gill, and ended up getting deeper and deeper into debt. Now all I've got left are the clothes on my aching back and this rotten box. I was just about to declare myself bankrupt, but then I got wind of a tasty tidbit of gossip that set my business brain in motion. There's this fellow in Ul'dah, you see, a real grandee. I know him back when I was someone who knew people. Turns out he's got a thing for exotic fish, and he'll pay through the snout for anything suitably rare. That's when I thought of Wawalago. He's the greatest fisherman in Limsa and an old friend to boot. Plus, he's the only one who appreciates the true value of the thing I've got in my box. I haven't the gill or the skill to bag the kind of fish I need without him. Nor do I have the legs or the back to lug this chest all the way to Candlekeep Quay. But say, you're some sort of delivery woman, right? Could you help a feller out? I can't pay you anything now, but I'll remember you when I'm rolling in it. Do we trust him? Yeah, okay. Candlekeep Quay. Moraby Dry Docks. Here's the boxy. Oh my god, that lighting. Oh. Thanks awfully for carrying the chest for me, Missy. Don't know what I've done without you. Actually, I do. When I turned up empty-handed, Wawalago forced me to start fishing myself. If you're short of something to swap, you'll snare my scaly specimen solo, he said. Let's have a look at this gift you've got me. Blinking barnacles, it's beautiful. See it shine and shimmer like the silvery scales of a sea serpent. This fish'll flock to bask in the brilliance of a natty knick-knack like this. I knew it. The pawnbrokers wouldn't trade it for toffee. But to a master fisherman, my supporter's worth more than money can buy. So, do we have a deal? Can I put down the rod now? Fine, fine. I'll fetch your fish for you. The rarest rarefied ray in the Rotano. Subject to you shoring up the shortfall in the settlement with the little light labor, that is. Catch me a carp or a collie, or anything form of fish you can find, and I'll honor your order. a shortfall? You mean the supporters not enough? Then I'm ruined. I was sitting here for ages and I didn't even get a nibble. There's no fish to be found in this accursed ocean. I dare to differ, my friend. There's shoals and shoals of scaly swimmers in the sea around you. Your foray into fishing floundered because there's nothing but numbers in that noggin of yours. Clear your conscience of all those money-making machinations and mellow your mind. Mellow your mind. Then the bugglers will bite. But we can't dally here all day. There's duties need doing down at the guild. So I laid down a little limitation. Our dear delivery woman here will catch me a catch of her very own. If you've not netted a solitary specimen by the time she's tackled this task, the deal's as dead as deviled dodo. So if I don't catch a fish before she does, I go home with nothing? Then it's all over. Good gods, I'll be beggared. The banks won't touch me with a barge pole. There you go, worrying over wealth again. If you're duly determined to procure this prize perch of yours, then ready your rod, banish that brooding from your brain, and focus only on the fun of fishing. Because fishing is fun. It actually is in this game. Kat, if you'd be so obliging, I'd like you to acquire me an anchovy. A local Leminson one will fill the bill. They're common on the coast, so it shouldn't be a struggle to secure. Snatch one straight from the sea or procure it from a purveyor. It's up to you. Oh boy. Who sells fish? Do we have anyone in here that's like a merchant? Or where do I get this fish from? Let's see. Oh boy. It costs basically nothing. Uh-huh. I see. Let's go buy it then. Was it? Is it that fish that the fishing shop? Was it this dude? Or was it the other dude? I get these two mixed up always. No, I think it's this one. There it is. Thank you. Now let's go back. Although, to be fair, those teleportation costs made it a little bit more expensive. But to be fair, if I had to fish it, it would have been, it could have been even more. Bing. Aww. Pet the Lala. When you've acquired your anchovy, bring it back here to me. It's up to you how to harvest it. Whisk one from the waves with your willowy wand, or meet with a monger and pick one up for peanuts. Whatever buoys your boat. Got you, fishy. Time's up, Rorojaru. Our dutiful delivery girl has completed her commission, and you still haven't snagged a single sprat. I'm sorry, but the deal's dead. No, then I've lost everything, my fortune, my future. I might as well lay down here and die like a dog. Really, Rorojaru? What have you actually lost? Dwell not on money and misery, but rather widen your eyes to the wonders of the world. Like just now, when you were focused on nothing but the fish. How did it feel? It was wonderful. For a minute there, it really felt like I was one with the ocean. All my material worries just washed away. But a fat lot of good it did me. I didn't catch a bleeding thing. Your financial frettings might have been mildly misplaced, but you've been a trader too long to fully free your feelings from the constant contemplation of coin. That's why the fish didn't bite. But still, if you drew some sense of satisfaction from it, I suppose that's a start. Pet the Lala with respect. That was a glowing rod right there. Oh? Holy mackerel! I mean, holy catfish! That isn't a saltwater catfish, is it? I thought they were extinct. Oh, if only my client could see this. I'd get a sultan's ransom for it. Oh my god, this is getting way too bright. Oh, that feels better. Aye, sure as the sun, that's a saltwater catfish. There's some as say the species snuffed it in the calamity, but I'd heard word they were hiding here in Candlekeep Quay. Seems the rumors were right. Take it, Rorojaru. Consider it a prize for your persistence. Do with it what you will. Wait, Wawalago, what about your payment? Aren't you going to take my supporter? The shiny shorts the fish go crazy for? The star-spangled sublicar? Oh, those? I've got hundreds of them at home. Just remember, Rorojaru, don't drag yourself down, brooding over business. Free your mind from fretting over your fortune and your future and try to think like a fish. Think like a fish. Hey, thank you so much for the follow. And welcome to the stream. I hope you've been enjoying yourself here. But if that still doesn't solve your sorrows, never forget that you'll always find friends at the Fisherman's Guild. However hard things seem, however low you go, when you think like a fish, your distress and disquiet just drift away on the tide. Was Wawalago planning to give me the fish all along? Gods, the man's a blading marvel. I don't deserve a friend like him. You know, it's a tough life being a trader. You can't think like a fish when you're swimming with sharks or you'll get gobbled up. Closes your mind to anything but coin it does. But whenever I deal with Wawalago, I feel liberated, like a great burden's been lifted from my heart. If I could only live as he does. I've had my fill of dealing with crooks and swindlers, spending every waking moment obsessing over my bank balance, and agonizing over who's going to steal it from me. It's time I made a change. Rorojaru returned the saltwater catfish to the ocean. I'll throw it all away and start again from scratch at the Fisherman's Guild. Here, Cat, I hereby entrust you the entirety of the great Rorojaru's estate. The brilliant briefs no fish can resist. Wawalagos as the fish take energy from its shining scales and copy after them. Helps them grow big and strong and happy. I never knew it before, but it's the same with people. If I'm to learn to live like a fish and set myself free, I need no supporter but Wawalago. Oh great, I get underwear. I don't know how I feel about this. Level 19. Do we want to see how pretty they are? It sparkles. It does sparkle, yes. It's very stylish. Do I hear claps? Oh my god. Sparkle butt. Oh my god. That's wonderful. Wonderful. Alright. Black Shroud. Do I have energy to do one more? Oh. Let's try. Full ground float. Is Azula wearing those? He was wearing white. I'm not sure. I didn't look that closely. Mayhaps? Oh god. You seek Maya Molkot? I am she, instructor of the god's quiver, commander of the white rams, and bane of any feathered fiend who dares poke his beak in the 12's wood. I know you. We've spoken before, have we not? I trust you've bagged a few birdies of your own since last we met. Cat, is it? What business do you have with... What business do you have with Meow? Apologies, a slip of the tongue. When I say with Meow, I mean with Meow, not Meow Meow. What do you want? See, I like this one already. Gotta love the cats. Let me see that. Oh, how wonderful. It's a letter from Lady Philota. The woman is like a mother to me, you see. I lost my parents when I was young, and it was she who raised me from a mewling babe. Her son was a great hero, a leader of the White Rams before me, but he too was lost in the line of duty. But let me see what news she has. She says she is to visit Full Ground Float with her dear grandson. But by the date she gives, she should be here at this very moment. It's strange that I have had no word of their arrival. Perhaps she simply misread her calendar. After all, she speaks of the future, but these dates are past. Tell me, adventurer, when was the letter posted? Are we a little bit late? Damn those incompetent Mughals. Never trust anything with wings, I say. Then these dates must be true. They should be here already. I smell the filthy hands of those blasted birdies in this. We must send out a search party. If they came via Gridania, might they have been ambushed in Tree Speak? A band of Ixal raid the area, but they're usually too chicken-hearted to approach the paths. I have a sentry there watching their movements. Go to him and ask if he has seen anything untoward. Oh, and if you should happen to meet with any wee birdies, none shall weep if you snap their scrawny necks. My god. Tree Speak. Ah. Oh, hello. That's a big tree. Oh. Oh. Oh, I sense a hostile presence. Hello, dude. It's okay. Wounded featherless ones you seek. Find them, my axe will. Hold it right there, you squawking scum. Squawk. Good Garuda, Miyamoko you are, black cat of the white rams. My life you will spare, yes, Squawk? You get no mercy from me. I'll rip your beak and wear it as a hat. Well, that's a fashion choice. Remember our motto, soldiers. An exile must die. No, they're crafters. Hold a moment, ma'am. Before I was set upon, I was watching this group of exile for some time. They seem to be patrolling this area. Perhaps he knows something of what befell Lady Philota and her grandson. Your shoe on head? No, beak on head. See? Makes a lot more sense, doesn't it? Alright, I'll bite. Listen up, you beaky bastard. Answer me truly and I'll grant you a painless death. Have you seen a lady and a young boy pass through this area? Squawk? Searching for white-haired elder and girly-voiced hatchling featherless ones are? Seen them I have. Attacked by a nasty beastie their caravan was. Ran from the beastie they did, all frighty and shaking. You lie, the only beasties around here that would think of raiding a caravan are you and your craven kind. No, Black Cat. Only the truth I am telling. Worthy more than mine, these featherless ones' lives are. Then maybe a deal we are making. My life you spare, your featherless friends I catch. Release them to you, we will. Scratchless and sound, a deal we have. Catch them? And then hold them as hostages, no doubt? I say we kill the feathered fool right now and teach these eagle a lesson. Right, Cat? There must be some good in him. Let's agree to the deal. I'm not ripping anyone's beak off. There's no good in a bird, man. Just blood and bile. Believe me, I've checked. But mayhap you're right. We have little to lose by releasing this wretch, and possibly much to gain. All right, Beaky. Beaky, if you truly swear that you will return our friends to us unharmed, we agree to your deal. Squawk! Spared I am by Mulgut the Merciless? Believe it I cannot. Well known to you, our kind your cruelty is, and yet walk free I do. Then on my honor, my word you have. With my headwing I shall speak. Your smooth and wrinkly friends, together we will catch. Send word we shall come to the river bend northwest of here, and your friends we shall return. Wrinkly friends. That's not how you make friends. How I despise listening to their feather-braid prattle. The fool knows nothing except how to delay his death with false promises. Still, I would have you follow him to this headwing, just to be sure. We shall return to the spire to see if the other parties have met with more success. Oof! I think I am actually going to call it a little bit of an earlier stream today. I am getting so goddamn dizzy. I'm blaming this heat. Ass. Alright, so. What day is it today? Oh my god, I am so lost. It is Wednesday. Alright, next stream is going to be on a Monday. And we shall see what we will do then. There's a lot of these Moogle quests. I for sure thought that there was going to be like... I don't know. I didn't think that these were... I knew that this was a longer quest line, but I didn't know that these were these many. I mean, I'm happy that there is. Some of these have been pure gold. See, yes, I agree. This is how we do things here. If only I could jump. Ah. Oh, there we go. That's how we do it. That's how you do it. Alright, let's call it a stream here. I'm getting way too sweaty for this. Alright, so thank you everyone for joining me here today. I hope you guys had fun. I sure did. It was a very chill day today, which I really loved. Hey, thank you so much for the follow. Welcome to the stream. I hope you're enjoying it here. And if you're not on Discord yet, please come and join us. We are there every day, so come and hang out with us. And yes, next stream is going to be on Monday, and I'm not 100% sure yet what we're going to be doing, but I will keep you posted. Hope everyone has a wonderful rest of your day. Yay! Exactly. Have an amazing, wonderful rest of your morning, afternoon, evening, night, wherever you are in the world, and I hope to see you again on Monday. Bye everyone!